Still playing around with that light, I see.
I'm trying really hard to make myself look good. And now I look bad.
What is going on, man? Been a
Yeah,
while.
man.
Been a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been, yeah. We missed at least a couple of weeks. 2 streams, I think, yeah.
2 streams, yeah, man.
Yeah, Christmas and New Year's because they all fell on like a Wednesday or something like that, or just about.
I'm
Um,
excited to get it back. Let's see here.
man,
I feel rusty. I feel rusty. It's been a while.
I know what's happening to us. I look like red and weirdly sick. You look a bit homeless. What's
No,
going
I
on?
look great. What are you talking about?
Come on, I have to make myself feel a little bit better. I don't know what's going on. I have all these slides and I can't figure them out. It's just driving me mad, making me look red. I think it's also warm now here in the office, and I have all these.
You got a
clothes on.
sweatshirt on. You're gonna be sweating.
I know.
Hope you got your
And
beard brand utility deodorant on.
I do. And Jenna turned the heating on because it's getting really hot in here. I am like, I should have taken this thing off. So I'm gonna be sweating, I think.
You know
I think that's something to do with it.
You know what I just realized? I gave myself all this time and I forgot to get a question. So I'm gonna have to do a on the fly question.
Well, so let me tell you something, right? I prepared all those videos for you on a completely different theme that we have tonight.
Oh,
Oh,
is that a
yes, after the title that we came up
well, you
with.
gave me like 9 things. Of course, I'm gonna stick with the.
Yeah, so well, tonight's gonna be a lovely surprise for both of us, I suppose. Because I picked the videos for you to review or I don't know, to laugh about, I suppose. They are funny, in my opinion, and most of them, it's something that I experienced in life, which that's why I picked them. So, but they got nothing to do with the title.
Okay. Well, I mean, for those who don't know, the title is a little bit more about like New Year, the plans for the year, obviously growing beard and hair and talking about that for Carlos and I, but it's going to be beyond that, like just bigger goals, any remarkable things we have planned. So if you're just joining us, we're going to talk about the beards, of course, but we're going to talk more about the beards. If you're new to this, we get the party started with some viral videos. So shall we get into it, Carlos?
Oh, well, the first few are just like funny stuff, and then it gets a bit serious after. I don't remember what number.
Okay, let's see if I can. We will see if I can remember how to add it to the screen and all that. And we'll get the music going, hopefully.
Do you know what? My question to
They're probably
you
all
is
like British
about,
videos.
this is gonna be fun. My question to you is about your memory. Like it's gonna test your memory, by the way.
Okay.
Although the internet wasn't very helpful, so I'm going with my own memory, which is not so good either.
All right. Is this it?
Yeah, go.
Let me know if you can hear it or not. Because
I wouldn't play the music. I would silence the music. Just play the video.
okay.
The song is copyright.
Oh, is it? Mute tab.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Don't play the song.
Regrets.
Spend time on social media. Check.
But
This
then
is last year.
again,
Skip up.
too few to mention.
I can hear the song, Eric.
I did.
Yeah. You can hear the
what
song?
I had.
Look at that. I muted my tab. All right.
That's why I was laughing. I was like, I told him not to play the song.
Well, I muted the tab. I guess it.
Okay, now it's fine.
Okay, cool.
But can people read that though?
I hope so. If not, they're oh geez, come on. Basically, she modified everything to not be what she
Yeah,
wanted
but
to be.
read. You need to read.
Okay, yes. Spend time on social media, skip exercise daily, save zero money, drink more, buy a new phone case, wake up, eat, stress. I got it, Carlos. I got it.
Yeah, but but what was it before? Like, it's like we all have different goals and resolutions. I don't like to call them resolutions. I have goals every year. I have goals I want to achieve.
You have goals. I don't do goals.
I mean, goals, expectations. For me, come together. Anyway, we can get to that later on because I have a lot to talk about that.
Okay. Number 2. This one, it was cute. I have to mute all the music?
No, you can play that.
Okay.
You should. This is just fun shit, man. It's like
Yeah.
no.
I promise you this, above all else, I'm going to be more obnoxious, more overbearing, and I'm going to make you all learn to love it because you'll have no choice.
that's my vibe going into 2025. Some Ric Flair.
Yeah, that's what I mean, man. Woo! Yeah, that's what I mean, man.
You're
The
on a
world's
light.
been the world's been too weird since 2020, man. We need to woo.
Mike was getting on me. I got to do like the yearly update letter email blast. So I got to write that. But he's like, hey, if you could just keep it positive this time, that'd be great.
Yeah, I know what he means. But yeah, just woo!
Woo!
We need that, man. Seriously, when I saw that video, I was like, yes, man, this is like the one. We need the Ric Flair for sure. This world has been stuck.
God, why do they autoplay? That drives me insane.
I don't know, but this girl is pretty good, to be honest.
Is she good? Music on?
Yeah, I identify. You can, yes, sound
Okay.
up, please. I think everything from that first one is sound up.
Okay, cool.
No more junk food in the house, please.
Are you a camel? That's a lot of water.
Gotta get this 2 liters a day, I'm all about hydration these days. Just hit the gym. Honestly, I feel different. Gonna hit a 10K run later too.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I told you I'm starting a business.
Huh?
Oh, what is this you asked?
I literally didn't say anything.
It's lemons and carrot juice. Vitamin C, boost your immune system. I love it.
That looks weird. What are you doing?
I'm changing my style. I need a whole new wardrobe. I'm thinking more hats for 2025. What do you think?
Definitely not. That's a lot of books.
Yeah, I'm gonna read all these books by the end of the day.
What happened? You were doing so well.
I don't want to talk about it.
Why?
Try again next year.
Oh.
I see her with that giant water bottle, and I just think of you like slurping down your thing on the live stream all the time.
I mean,
was that your goal?
I identify with her. I definitely mine is 2 point something liters. There you go. It says there 2 liters.
And those watching on the stream, like Carlos, like immediately when the stream ends, he like runs off to go to the bathroom. Like,
Exactly.
I think you're pumping like way
So
too much.
water.
This is mine, like a little 8 ounce or
Yeah, but
1 cup.
yeah, but I have kidney problems, so I have to flush a lot more than you.
Yeah. Okay. Has that been helping?
It has been helping us. Yeah. It has been much better.
Dude, you gave me 11. You gave me 11 shorts. We're low. We're cranking
Yeah, because
along
they're
here.
all very short.
Are they?
No pun intended.
That's good.
What are your plans for today?
Same shit, different day. But I'm gonna continue being a badass.
don't know why. You made me crack when I watched. I was like, what the? I
Like,
was
is
like,
that?
yeah.
Do you ever visualize what kind of old person you're going to be?
I don't want to, because I've seen my dad, I've seen my mom, and other people, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I have all these, and I've told you this before. Because of all my past, I'm worried about it. That's why I don't want more kids. But it might be happening. Um, yeah, I don't want to visualize that. I just I
No,
want to keep
I'm
it
thinking more of
now.
like, are you going to be the fun old person? You're going to be the loving old person? You're going to be the grumpy old person?
I mean, I have all those traits every day, so who knows which one is going to come out.
You're
So
going to be the mean one?
I can be very fun. I can be very grumpy. I can be mean.
Because you gotta manifest it. Like whatever kind of old person you want to be, you gotta manifest that.
But man, I hope I'm the fun one.
Okay. I think I'm going to be the grumpy one.
No. Who
I think
wants
that's.
to be the grumpy one apart from you?
Well, I don't know if I want to be the grumpy one, and I think that's just going to be what happens.
I will never change.
No, because all the old men are grumpy.
Never, ever.
Like that's a stereotypic thing, right? Being
What,
grumpy.
old and grumpy.
No, I want to be.
Your tolerance
I want to be
for
like. I want to be like that movie they made with what was it? Robert De Niro and Robert De Niro.
grumpy old men.
Is it that one?
Yeah, I don't know, but I didn't watch
Zac
it. So
Efron or something like that. That's fun. I want to be that grandpa. Go on.
oh, you're thinking about Meet the Fockers?
No, that's completely different.
Okay, because he was like a grandpa.
Yeah, but not that one.
Bad
He was
grandpa.
not cool. Not cool grandpa. Is it bad grandpa? Might be bad grandpa. This is Zac Efron and Robert De Niro.
I don't know. All right, let's see this.
That's
Same thing, huh?
well, but different.
Is this music copyrighted? Probably. Save $2. Well done. Get a new
Not
car.
even on that.
Get a new car wash. That's more than me. I don't even get a car wash. Okay. Wake up earlier. Oh, going to wake up. Drink more water. Okay. This is the exact same video. Who did it first is the question.
It's not the same video. It's different goals. You've not been watching properly.
I know they're different videos, but it's the exact same subject matter.
It's not the same
Look,
goal.
look.
It's
What did
not
they
the
end
same
on?
goals.
What did they end on? We got stress right here, right?
Yeah, but it's not the same goals. It's not.
And then we got what we got here.
I knew you wouldn't be paying
Stress.
attention.
Stress, save money, water. Come on now. It's like three of four of them are the same.
Yeah, but they're not all the same.
Giving me duplicate content here.
Uh-uh.
Hold on. Let's go.
Go on then.
Hey, look, let me guess. New year, new you, right? New year, new you. You've been saying that every year, but it's always new year, same you.
2025 has to be the year of you doing things that you're not going to like. That's going to be better off for you in the future.
And so the best way to hit next year's goals is to not wait until next year to work on it. It's to start now. If you feel like you need a special occasion to begin making your life better, it shows that you don't think today is worth improving.
Let's go out there.
I mean, I like that. That's
What do they call that? Like
a challenge.
hustle porn? Hustle porn?
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah. It's just stuff out there to motivate you. I think it's necessary, but I do think like at the end of the day, it's your mindset and you either got it or not, and nothing's going to change until you change your mindset. So
Well,
if
and you might need help to see something like that, in my opinion, anyway, because like I don't want to be controversial here, but when I listen to Andrew Tate, I don't agree with everything he says, but there are some things, or Elon Musk, let's say, especially of lately, all I see on my X feed is Elon Musk, Elon Musk, Elon Musk, Elon Musk. I thought about stop following him to see if I still see the stuff that he reposts and posts, but I don't agree with everything, but most of the stuff, it's right. So, that's why I got from that video. You take
I mean, I don't disagree with what they're saying. I don't disagree with it.
You take what you think is right.
The mustache wax should be back now. Is it? Are we launching? No, it's tomorrow. We're launching it tomorrow. Yeah.
God, you are just as bad as me.
That is not one of my New Year's goal, knowing what the heck's going on.
I don't like this one, but you can have it anyway.
All right. Eating good first 3 days, and day number 4. Back to the old habits.
I identify with that. I've been there, man.
You got a sugar addiction.
I did, but that was a long time ago. But even just eating bad, like New Year's resolutions. We're gonna be so healthy, and then you do it for 1 day, 2, and then correct.
I think it takes about 21 days for a new habit to become, or for new processes to become a habit.
I don't know. I tell you what I did this year. So in a minute, I have done something different. Just yeah, hopefully good.
All right, we got 3 more viral videos. We're making
You don't
pretty
have
good.
to play them all, by the way.
I'm going to play them all. That's my New Year's resolution.
They were just too short.
Okay, hold on. Music back on.
Instead of making
This
New
is a
Year's
minute long.
resolutions, you should make a New Year's bingo card. If you're like me, New Year's resolutions
Wasn't
don't
sure
work very
about
well, and they don't motivate me later in the year if I mess up early. But when you make a New Year's bingo card, you start with an empty 5x5 grid, and then in each square, you just put one thing that you would like to do in the next year. This could be really small, like eat a freshly dipped corn dog, or more ambitious, like I want to attend the biannual Micronation conference in Montreal in June. If you don't get to do one of them, it's not the end of the world, but when you get to cross one off, it feels really good. Also, towards the end of the year, when most resolutions are long forgotten, looking at your bingo card actually motivates you to do the ones you have left, to maybe get that full bingo for the year. On my link tree, I'll put a PDF that you can print and fill out, and then if you stitch this video, you can show us the 25 things that you want to do in 2025.
I think that's a pretty good idea if you're doing like one-time activities, not like, I'm going to eat healthy every single day of the year.
But
it's
you went wild.
I went wild?
No, we did.
He did?
Yeah, you went wild.
So?
Didn't you? I was just like corn dogs, blah blah blah. I mean, I would plan that. I like the idea, but if you're planning like your work schedule, blah blah blah, and all these little goals that you want to achieve throughout the year, instead of making it fun eating corn dogs with ketchup or whatever it was. But I like the idea of the bingo thing and crossing it over. That was the main thing I picked this video.
Yeah, I like the idea. Not of the specifics. I agree. I got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't feel bad to just cut a person off. Sometimes you just gotta let
I cut people off all the time when I'm driving.
Let it go and let God.
The joke did not hit with you. You're not amused. Are you there, Carlos?
I don't know if you pausing it or if it's lagged.
No, I'm pausing it.
Okay. Yeah, I know
I
you.
paused it to tell a joke. I
I've
paused
been
it
in
to
the
tell a
car.
joke and you didn't laugh.
I've been in the car with you many times. It's like might be funny for people that never been in the car with you. You are the
God,
cause
you
of
gotta
an
let people
accident.
go and let God figure it out.
Hey, I'm not. I don't think I've caused any accidents in the past half a
Yeah.
decade.
Yeah. Lucky.
Less than you.
Well, I never caused an accident. I crashed my own car on my own. I never.
I mean,
No.
I think that's the most pure way of causing an accident, doing it yourself.
No, but like, you know, cutting someone and crashing. Like I can show you a video right now of someone car. I am going to actually. This is
Like if
fun.
it's
I
worth it,
like
it'll
this.
come back. If not, I ain't doing it, because sometimes we hold on to things. That's that loyalty. That's that good heart. You know, like trying to hold on to things, trying to help people. That's not helping you.
You know, I think she's got a point. If you've got people in your life who are toxic, it's important to. I don't know if you have to like formally cut them off. As adults, life can kind of just move on, and you don't have to like engage in it. You know, you just let
Yeah.
life move on. You don't cut them off. You don't be like, "Hey, man, we're never talking again." You just
Yeah.
move on
Both
with it.
ways. No, sometimes you have to. So I think we had this conversation before. Sometimes you have to cut people off like that. You have to, do you know what, man? Okay, we're just not meant to be around each other or whatever it is. Just sometimes you're more harmful to each other than helpful. And you have to actually go, do you know what, man? Yeah, we can't be friends anymore. And I had to do it. I had to do it. There was more than once I had to do that. And either done to me. Yeah, which is,
I mean, I think
you know,
it's more likely to happen to me than me doing it to somebody else. Like nobody calls me. Like I'm the guy who calls everyone, who texts everyone. Like
I don't believe that. I didn't get a text from you this Christmas. I always text you every Christmas and New Year. I never got one from you, so I don't believe that. Anyway, moving on.
Carlos, we have our calls every week. We talk every day at work.
Anyway,
What are you talking about? I'm talking about my high school buddies. I'm talking about my rowing buddies, college, and people who I used to be friends with in different towns. Come on, I never call you or text you.
Oh, joking.
Killing me.
Anyway,
Killing me.
yeah, I had it done to myself. There was someone didn't accept my apologies, and so they decided to cut me from their lives. Which, you know, what, I looked and I was like, yeah, I get it, because we have a history, we have a past that wasn't very nice, and yeah, there's been other people around my life. Very recently, and we talked about this, I cut a couple of friends because I don't agree, and we don't agree with views on the world right now. So,
It's
yeah,
crazy.
sometimes
It's
you do.
crazy
You have to
because I
move
hear a
on.
lot
You have
about
to move
that.
on. Yeah, you have to move
I've
on.
heard a lot
Especially,
about that. Yeah.
yeah, especially here in the UK, man. It's a wild. You know, the Wild West is in America. This is the Wild West right now.
Dude,
In
I mean, we're not going
weird,
to get into
right?
politics, but Britain
No,
is
no, no. But
beyond
it's
comprehension right now. It is
it is.
wacko world. It is a wacko world in Britain. I do not envy you one bit. All right,
Yeah.
last short.
Don't feel bad to just cut a person off.
Oh no, did I do the same one?
It is your fault when you hold on to someone who shows you time and time again that they're no good for you. You have to take ownership of that. If someone shows you who they are, believe them. It's not about what they say, it's about what they do. And if the actions don't line up, then it's probably time to go the other direction.
Dude, it sounds like you're getting divorced with these last two videos.
No, but these two they just like, they just spoke so much to me because I've experienced it all. And it's true, man. It's like action is bigger than words.
Yeah,
You know that?
I've never been the guy to have tolerance for people who don't have their act together. Like I have very little patience for that. Like the first sign of someone being a flake, there's just like I'm gonna say I cut them off, but it's just like I just don't have.
I have no
for it.
time for you.
Yeah, it's just frustrating. Like I don't know. Like especially rowing, it's a sad story. One of our rowers, really friendly guy, a great person, smart, intelligent, good rower, but he would always be late to practice or skipping practice. So it ended up to the point if you're in the boat with him, you kind of didn't want to go to practice because he would end up not showing, and then you'd be left to go to the rowing machine instead of rowing. And it really frustrated me. I tried to build systems and processes that would incentivize him to show up. Like every practice you miss, you'd have to buy a round of beers or something like that. And like long story short, the guy ended up ODing on something, and clearly he had his demons, and it's real sad to see. But I mean, some people just can't work through them, and I don't know. Not to get on a bummer. I don't want to do another one of those bummer streams.
But that's the reality. You don't know what's going on with people around the world, right? Like he could be your best friend and he can hide so much from you, man. You don't really know. It's just how it is, man. You can ask every day someone, how are you and blah blah blah. Most people will lie. Most people will go, yeah, I'm fine when they nod, Most people just do that. It's just like something that people do. But then again, if you ask me if I'm all right, am I going to bore you with, fuck no, I'm not all right. Like, I probably will because I'm not that big guy to tell you everything. But most people just go, yeah, I'm all right, and it's all good. But I will probably tell you, you know what? No, I had this illness, or I have this, or I'm that guy, and you know me because I do that. I do that even sometimes in our meetings, which is mental. I just tell you everything. So, yeah, but most people are not like that.
Yeah, I found it more burdensome to like keep the bad times in than just talking about it. Like I can't, I can't mask. I can't hide it. If I'm not doing good, I'm not doing good. I let the world know, and if I'm doing good, I let the world know too. So it's I feel for those people who internalize all that and they don't have a release valve, because that's one of those things where it builds like a pressure cooker, and then eventually it pops.
I've a lot of experience of that. Anyway,
on to the next thing. What are we doing now? The quiz?
It's the quiz?
Is it?
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe. Just do the
Hold on.
quiz.
I gotta come up with a question real quick.
Well, I have one if you want.
Okay. Mine's a memory quiz, huh?
Well, so a memory. Mine too.
No, I don't have a memory one. I don't have a question for you. I've got to come up with one. But I remember you saying mine was based on memories, or the one you.
Yeah, it was. So, when did the Ben Holtz beard style became on the chart, like just available on the chart?
2000. I mean, how specific do you want me to go?
I don't know, because you're the guy with the name. You the guy who, they made that beard style onto a chart.
I'm gonna go with 2014.
Why?
if I can just do it by the year.
No, but why?
What do you mean? Why?
Why do you think that?
Well, that's
Like,
my
okay,
memory of
2000
that's my memory of things. So
Okay.
let me see. I'm pulling it up on my buddy because my buddy did the article, "The Real Men, Real Style."
Yeah, I
And
looked at
then
that one, but there's more.
no, he was the original. He's the one who named it the Banholtz beard. So it all goes down to what that article is.
Hmm.
Actually, and I think I wrote the article. Let me
But
see
when
here.
was it?
Well, I'm Googling it. Here.
I have it open if you want.
Oh, you have it open?
Hold on. Yes, on different. Oh no, on a different screen. Now you go. Mine's on a different screen.
This has got to be the article. He probably up.
It's
last
that one.
updated. Is this it?
No.
Okay.
No, it's the one with the other guy with the other beard. Go back. That one. No. See? Oh man, do I have to do it again myself?
Here it is. Here's the beard infographic. See, he's updating all of his blog posts. This is the guide right here, the Banholtz beard.
Anyway, so you think it was 2014, right?
That's what I think. Could be 2013. What is the answer?
So all the AIs that I researched and are stupid because they all went with when you founded beard brand in 2011, then 2012, blah blah blah. And I was like, that's not it. So I had to go and dig through pictures. It was 2014. It was when we first met, like just after we met, like about a year or so.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah, it was 2014. You're right, man. There you go. I give you a gold star to put in your fridge. Cool. Go on, give me, hit me.
I don't know.
Hit me, baby. Hit me.
I got to give you a math question.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. I'll use my calculator. Come on.
Okay. How long?
This guy.
It's a two-part
man.
question. Two-part question.
Two-part.
How long does it take to grow a year?
1 year.
And how long will your beard be?
That depends on the person, but
Well, yeah, it depends on the person. But on average, how long would your beard be after a year? There's the math part.
yeah.
Are you pulling out a calculator? Are you pulling out a calculator?
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, you're probably going to answer the question in like centimeters too.
I could. So 12 months. I hate you, man. So bad, man. Like, I hate fucking maths, man.
That's going to be all my questions going forward because you hate it. Come on, you got 10 seconds. 10.
Hold on,
9,
hold on. I'm coming.
8, 7, 6.
I would say
5,
between
4,
12,
3,
well, 13 to 14
2.
centimeters.
Okay.
Or 5 to 5.5 inches. Average.
Half inch per month. 6 inches.
6
Which is
inches.
Yeah, which that's approximately, what is that? 6 inches, 2 centimeters. Yeah, I think you're right. Like 13 to 15 centimeters. 15 centimeters.
Okay.
You got it right. Well
Yeah.
done, Carlos.
Man, next time you ask me the maths question, I'll like turn off the stream. Anyway.
What's new, man? It's now that we're done with the quiz section, let's talk about Beard Brand. How's it working for you?
It's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
finally, man. After just
Okay.
over a month or so without using any deodorant, it's good to have a deodorant back.
For those who missed the previous episodes, you can see here, this mark is from our old deodorant stick. And this mark is from the new deodorant. Can't see it because it doesn't show up. The new utility deodorant from Beard Brand does not leave stains, whether it's a white shirt or a black shirt. Spray it anywhere and everywhere you want. You will be smelling amazing. We just restocked, like, unfortunately, our LTL, what is that? Our shipping partner has been delayed in delivering it. It should be arriving at our warehouse today. So we're going to be turning those orders around quickly, but you can head over to Beard Brand and place that order. So we got the deodorant back in stock and all the fragrances. Old Fortune, Old Money, True Ranger. Maybe a little bit of a lag or a delay for it getting out. And then I'm excited for this year. Like, I'm excited for what we got in the works, the new products that we have planned. I feel like, these past 2 years have been real challenging years. What are your goals for the year? Let's talk about it. Let's get on to our topic.
No, let me ask you, what are your goals for the year? I've already told you mine.
My goals? I don't really set goals, but there are things in my mind that I want to manifest. So, going back to Denmark for the summer is one of the things that I want to do. Taking my daughter to Japan is another thing that I want to do. I would like to start 2 new businesses. So I've got 2 businesses I'm working on, and hopefully at least one of those get launched, but I'm working on manifesting those. And then get Beard Brand back to profitability. It's been a tough couple of years, so I think this is the year we get back to profitability. I'm excited about that. And from a hair and beard perspective, I'm going to grow my hair back out. So I'm going the Jesus look. For the first time, I'm going to have long hair and a long beard. So kind of Rick Rubin, just like all natural. So I'm excited for that. A year of growth for my hair and beard. We'll see how it goes. My beard today, I left natural. I used some softener in the shower, and then I just kind of let it air dry so that it has a little more waves. You remember my beard from this morning before the shower was like I blow dried it, not using the round brush. I feel like my beard's kind of past the power beard length, and now my techniques are slightly different. So I might do a video on that, like how I currently style my beard. But yeah, and then I guess the other thing is my wife and I will be celebrating our 20th anniversary next year.
Oh,
2026.
when I
20
first
years.
met you guys, you were Yeah, 10. Shit, 10 years.
So planning a trip. I was thinking about, Go Habs is talking about checking out Greenland. I was actually thinking about going up to Norway and maybe a town called Bergen. You ever been to Norway?
I've been to Norway. Yes, it's very expensive. Yes, I've been to Norway.
So that would be not this year, but next year, 2026 is our 20-year anniversary. And then maybe some private things that I got planned as well that I don't want to talk about on the live stream. So those are maybe when the stream's over, I can talk about those things.
I know your Google search. Those private things. Yeah, I mean, I'm a bit. I'm a little bit like you. Actually, I don't do. I used to because people used to do it, or people always did. It was just a trend thing. Do New Year's resolutions. I don't do that. Goals. Yeah, I would say there are goals with expectations, like expectations that I know I can really work on and try to achieve to the maximum. On some of them, most of them are achievable. So, for example, there's a few that are out of my control, but I still want to achieve them. And if they don't really happen the way they're supposed to, I'm okay with it. But I want to try, which we mentioned before. And the reason why I actually shaved my hair lately was because of the dry scalp around my hairline. That seemed to really heal very nicely. And that's something I want to maintain. So I'm gonna keep the buzz cut for a little while for the new year until I see really good improvement. All I've been doing right now is using our beard brand beard wash, and after every shower, I apply the utility oil. I don't even apply the balm because it's too short of the hair for the balm for me. So I just apply utility oil, and it's been good. There's no flakes, nothing. There's nothing flaring up here. There's no redness. It's been good. So I want to keep this length. This is probably a number 3 because I actually had the same length of beard, and I went to a number. No, this is probably a number 4 now. So I went to a number 3 on this.
I feel like, your hair is probably able to handle the oil much better than my hair. Like if I put utility oil in my hair, it would just be like a pizza parlor, like.
Yeah, but you have oily scalp anyway. I don't.
Yeah.
Mine is dry, so I don't produce. Since that stuff with the dye in my hair, my scalp is not the same. It's so dry. It doesn't produce any like natural oils at all. It's very weird. So I find that when I been applying the utility oil, it just keeps it at least good. And I only apply it once. Like I go 3 days without washing my head, and it's fine. So yeah.
That would be nice, man, because that's been, I mean, when you dyed your hair, it was probably like 5 years ago.
Yeah, maybe longer.
It was before COVID, right?
Before COVID, yeah.
It's just like that was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Since then my scalp has been ruined, really. So
I kind of want to dye my hair.
you probably can get away with it because you have light color hair. Mine was so dark.
Yeah.
Getting there is dyeing itself. It's getting natural dye now. Anyway, moving on from that. Maybe later this year when this is all resolved, I really want to break my rule and I want to go for a trendy haircut, wherever that might be.
What is a trend like,
I don't know what's going to be. I
like
don't know when it's going to be. This sometime this year, whatever is trendy, I want to try it. I don't care if I look silly or stupid. I want to try it. So that's one of the things, like, for fun that I set myself to do this year. It's not like anything important. It's just something I want to do for fun.
But you got to grow your
Yes.
hair to have options for, because I feel like, are the curtains back in style?
If the curtains are back in style, so I'll be late for that. But I'm gonna keep the buzz cut for a little while. I have to, because I want to keep this thing, as I just mentioned, going for a little bit. The buzz cut with the utility oil, because once it grows too long, man, to get the utility oil to my scalp, it's harder. So I want to keep it going like this for a bit. Well, I want to buy a house ASAP. I want to get out of this.
Yeah, you got to get out of there, man.
I need to get out of this evil house ASAP. So the wife and I been viewing houses this week. We have quite a few in the next couple of days as well. Looks like my sister's buying our other place where she lives. So we just rushing everything. Looks like it's the right time to buy as well, and it's definitely the right time to leave this house. It's overdue.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
that's
your
the main
landlord
priority.
still pushing you out? Like, are they showing
He's
it?
not pushing me out anymore. He said he was to put it back in the market in April or so. Spring, he said, spring.
Okay.
But I just want to get out of here before that, to be honest. We really want to get out of here and make our like, look, I have to have these stuff here. Like, I want to have my own, like, nice studio office like I had before here without all the mess. It's just become difficult at the moment. So that's priority, obviously. I have a beautiful, almost 9 months old baby. Is energetic, as you saw early in our meeting. It's like, wow, this guy doesn't want to crawl, nothing. But he's so energetic. If you put him on his back, he just, like, arms and legs, just moving and just chatting, baby noises. It's amazing. So I want to be the best dad, man. And I stand him up and he just stands on his leg. He's not really walking, but he just stands up, like, really strong. And he lifts himself up when you give him something to grab. He pulls himself up. So yeah, I just want to, like, help this guy out to figure it out. I'm like, let him figure out on the floor, and then I just give him this little hand to,
I feel
hey,
like
another solution.
I feel like that would be a good thing for me to do, is just be more analog in my life, like get away from my screens, get away from my phones. Like I really do have a tendency, especially when the kids are around, to pull out the phone. So it's like, if the kids are around, try to keep the phones at bay, the laptops at bay. It's hard now because, we've gone remote, so I'm working out of the office. And if I'm here working, they get off of school at 3:30, but I'm still working. They especially my younger one, he doesn't know the difference between,
No,
work day
and I see it. He barges into the meeting to you, which he just wants to spend some time with his dad. I get it. So my suggestion to you on that is take a 10-15 minute break with him once in a while.
Yeah.
While you're working. That's why I do. Like, Jenna says, hey, can you take him for 5? Can you take him for 15? And I just do.
Yeah.
Throughout the day. And I go and put him to sleep, for example, for a nap, because he naps about 3-4 times a day. And especially now that he's teething so much, this guy's just pumping teeth after teeth after teeth. So I just go and put him to sleep, man. And that's like, and sometimes I just stay in the living room with him with some little toys, and we just, like, talk and play with toys. That's my suggestion to you.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
I'm like you. I'm always here, stuck on the computer. Always here. I'm always in front of this thing.
I feel like I can get him on my lap and interact with him a little bit. But I think it's mostly like, when my work hours are over, my work hours need to be over. Like I've got to,
That too.
put away work, and then family becomes the work, not so much work, but like my intent. And I think you talk about addiction, and I don't have traditional addictive vices like alcohol and drugs and tobacco, anything like that, sugar, diet. But
Workaholic.
when it comes to screens, like all my life, I have always been a person who loves to be on screens and loves to be on the computer, and it's probably why we've been successful. Is I knew how to build websites and work in Photoshop and all that. Like I've spent a lot of time on screens, a lot of communities and stuff like that. But at a certain point, like those skills are you know not developing anymore unless I start getting back onto AI and the new technologies out there, which I haven't really been doing a good job. We've got
that you can still do that, but you can't go back and change the time you spent with your family. That's the way I see it. You can't go, like, you can always learn by spending time researching and trying to improve with new technologies, but you can never go back and spend time with your family because that time is already gone.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, man, you need to switch off after a certain time. And I'm as bad as you, and I'm always sometimes online very late and doing stuff, trying to prepare for the next day and shit. And lately I've been doing it when he goes to sleep, if I'm still okay, not tired, because sometimes I get tired and I go to sleep too. But yeah, it's very important to just get to a cutoff time of work, and even if it's your business or you're working for someone, you need to go, you know what, let me spend time with my family.
So your fragrance.
Hold on a second.
This is it.
Is Carlos fragrance going to be on spring or summer launch? It's going to be further on in a year, I suppose.
Yep, summer launch.
But it's very good. At least I don't know. I love it. So
yeah, I think it's I think that yours it will definitely be a winner. Of the 4 fragrances, we have Black Sails, Norse Winter, Spring Fragrance, and Summer Fragrance, which is going to be your fragrance. I think the winner is going to be your fragrance and Black Sails.
ooh, I also think the one we're launching soon is going to be good.
I think it's going to be good, but I don't know if it's going to be top 2 of 4.
Oh, it surprised me, It surprised me. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting to like it that much. I really liked it a lot. Yeah, it really surprised me. So who knows?
I got all these fragrances down here. I like this fragrance. So
yeah, I loved it.
DTR Punk was asking, what are the fragrance product? What are the
No, he's asking new business ideas because you mentioned you trying to work on new businesses. Aladdin shoes. Aladdin.
You like these?
Yeah.
So I got a buddy here in Austin who sells these.
Don't tell me. I know it is.
Yeah, you've worked with him. We've done collabs with him. And I've been trying to convince him to spin off his shoes as a different company. And then like I'll go in with him on that. Like we could do it together. He's got great shoes. I just feel like it's of my opinion that it's probably harder to sell the shoes because he also sells bags and wallets. And I just don't think the product overlap makes sense to the consumer. But if we split off the shoes and just do a shoe brand, then that could be a pretty cool option. And then the other brand is going to be really my wife My kids are both in school now, so my wife is looking for something to do. So it's more of a business to for my wife to work on. It's a skincare company, so trying to get her doing that. It's going to be once I get it set up, I'm going to kind of hand over the keys to her and let her work on it. So it's not going to be my baby, or I'll try not to make it my baby and let her run with it.
Let's see what happens.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I definitely know that Anne does not want to work with me. Like that is not one of her goals. So if I could just like,
it's not, and I'm worried about is you letting go.
yeah, I do have a vision. It's not going to be Sovereignty. I've got a different company name. The holding, I may do a holding company that's Sovereignty, but no product. Sovereignty's dead. So it'll be completely different from that. Yeah, completely different vibe. It's going to be more luxury, higher price point than Beard Brand, significantly higher price point than Beard Brand. So, and very small, very niche, just really going after the luxury market. And we'll see if we can even move anything. So it'll be interesting to see. Sure, we can make Norse Winter replace Tree Ranger. Just gotta see if the rest of the Tree Ranger people would be okay with that.
Yeah, we can have both.
We can do whatever we want.
It depends on the votes. But yeah, we could probably have both. No replay. I don't know. I don't think we need to replace anything right now. I think we can just add.
Yeah, Norse Winter does have a very like tree heavy fragrance note. So I can understand.
I wouldn't say tree, but woodsy.
Yeah,
nice wood.
That fur.
Tree
really
Ranger, I would go more tree, fresh tree.
Mm-hmm.
But Norse Winter is more woodsy. Like wood has been already cut to me. So there's a big difference there in the fragrance for me. Anyway, that's my personal opinion. That's how I distinguish both.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny that when we truncated our offering, True Ranger used to be our best selling fragrance, and then now it's
my favorite.
Yeah, now it's not our best selling fragrance anymore. That's Old Fortune and Old Money. So the question is like, I want to build out that black line. I really want to have more options for the people who like our black line beyond Bold Fortune. So Black Sails, Norse Winter, or the spring or summer. We've got to come up with names, which is the hard part. It's surprisingly, I think that
I don't dislike the name you sent me the other day. It's cool.
Well,
it's different though. Very different.
It's not different though.
No, very different from everything that we have.
The fragrance,
the name, the fragrance, also.
The name is exactly the same as a limited edition product we did in the past.
No, it wasn't.
Just in a different language, in a different order.
Okay.
When Mike told me that, and I was like, "Oh my god, you're right."
We need to talk about this then, because I don't remember. We don't have to.
We can. Well, remember the limited edition Black Crown with Chris Daughtry?
Oh, Black Crown. I forgot about that because that was not a.
It wasn't our most popular fragrance.
There you go. You put in such nice words. It
was a great fragrance. It just wasn't strong enough. I think it didn't come through.
Yeah.
And I think when people want a limited edition,
but this fragrance is like 100 times better, different than that. So we need a good.
We need a good name. We'll get a good name, but I think going that route would be a good one. There's some other words I like. We'll talk about it on Slack or maybe in the Alliance. The Alliance can share some ideas they have. It's hard to come up with a name because we've got to keep it to 3 syllables, 2 words. We don't have to, but
I hate that, but yeah.
I mean, because we got Temple Smoke, Tree Ranger, Old Money, Bold Fortune. Yeah.
I get it. OCD kind of thing. going on.
All part of the brand, you know. But you go to some other like beard care companies, and then they have like 20 different ways they name their fragrances, and you're like,
Yeah,
what's going on here? Like,
yeah. Anyway.
what else? Is that it? Do we have any more questions?
I don't think so because I need to go for a piss.
Yeah, I told you guys.
I'm like you dancing already all the time. My jewel.
Here's a name: Petri dish. Motor oil.
But you never smell the fragrance, so you can't have an opinion. Once you smell the fragrance, you can have an opinion on the name.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they were talking about the fragrances we were talking about.
I know they making a joke, but yeah. So we resonate the fragrance with a story and the name, obviously.
Yeah. And Black Sails, the name of Black Sails, you mentioned it's 2 syllables. The ruling convention of our old limited edition ones was black something. We had Black Marble, we had Black Sails, we had Black Crown. So that branding was all about black something.
But that's gone with Bold Fortune.
But now, yeah, Bold Fortune broke that, and we're no longer holding ourselves to the black whatever. It can be named 3 syllables. So that was the change in our naming convention. But nice eye. I guess, yeah, Black Crown was only 2 syllables. So, all right. We got a wiggle in, Carlos. Another good stream. We'll see you guys next week. Cheers.
And stay happy. And cool.
Keep on growing. Keep on growing, man.
Hasta la vista.